These guys fought on the 27th of April on Saturday in a mouth-watering super fight. We have down to my left, we have Mr. Dennis, who is the new slick southpaw national champion of Quest Boxing, fighting against the old champion, the knockout king of the old division before he left the organisation. It was dubbed a massive fight for the fans. The build-up was huge. The fight took place at Epsom Racecourse on the Quest show. Let's just fair to say that the fight got stopped before it was warming up. It was scored a no contest. The show overall was fantastic. The shows on Quest are always fantastic. It's always great events. It's always great main events. But sometimes when you get two athletes that are hungry to win, that are willing to die in there to win and have that championship mentality and mindset, and it's a grudge match, things can boil over. And this is a side of boxing that the fight fans do want to know more about. So in no way am I saying that, the show was poor or anything like that. It just boiled over. Both of you wanted to win. I want to just quickly start with Mr. Dennis. From your point of view, what happened in there?
Where do I start? Listen, I said to Liam, after the weigh-in, I said to Liam, he's either going to quit or he's going to get himself fucking disqualified. I said it straight away when I walked off stage. And Liam said to me, why? I said, I could just look in his eye. All the laughing and joking, pumping up his chest. Yeah, it's all fun and games, isn't it? But then when we're in there now, I'm like, fucking hell, bruv, this geezer's slow. This first round, I thought, nah, this can't be the Luke Hills that was giving it the large, that he's going to do this, going to do that. Bruv, hitting him, tying him up, he couldn't take it. That was the big thing for him. I think he couldn't take it, that I was hitting him and just tying him up. That's boxing. That's how I box. And no one can't take that away from me. He couldn't handle it. All that hitting behind the head and all that, it just don't make no sense. Bro, he had all the time in the world to land on me, bruv. Just keep your cool, bro. Just keep your fucking cool. Like, there was nothing else to it. And he can laugh and do what he can laugh. He can laugh and do whatever. And he's fucking people in his corner. His coach came up afterwards and just shook my hand while Luke was outside and was like, look, mate, I apologise and blah, blah, blah. There's no bad blood, but he knows he couldn't land on me. And if we fight again, he knows he can't land on me.
What did you say to Levi in that changing room?
Nothing. Just shook my hand. Levi was blessed.
Right,
Levi
so you didn't tell Levi that we weren't going to fight again?
Did we tell?
Where's Levi a liar?
I said to Levi, mate, I was upstairs with my people then. No one didn't say
maybe not you, but one on your team said it wasn't happening.
Not me. Me and Levi, listen,
Levi,
listen to what I'm saying. Okay. Me and Levi shook hands. We shook hands, yeah, and that was it. There was no the rematch. I'll take a rematch, bro. And I will fucking...
This is going to be easy then, right? So you want to fight, I want to fight.
Wait, listen.
We set this platform up. It's easy. It's done and dusted. This is what we want. This is how easy it is to make fights.
Yeah,
it's sweet. It's sorted.
Listen.
But all this disqualification, mate, the only people who got that fight stopped and the only people that couldn't keep your cool was your cornerman.
No, he's
a fighter. He's a fighter. He should know better. Everyone's seen the video. I think we should discuss this video.
Luke Hills, why did you hit Dennis after the break, and that's what started the whole melee?
The ref said break. He gave me a little tap, so I gave him a tap back. It's a fight. Don't need to have a whinge about it. Mate, I've got all... Can I speak, or are we just gonna... I've got videos and videos, mate. Every time you hit me after the break, what did I do? Cracked on. Every time, look, you're a southpaw, mate. We're gonna clash, ain't we? Things are gonna happen.
See when I pinged you with the left hand? This is your face. When I pinged you with the left hand, this is you.
I walked straight on.
Eyes all pinged out.
If you want to play this silly game, we can all play this silly game, Dennis, because you're the one in the ring going, mate, please stop the fight. your corner, your supporters got it stopped. That was simple. Even my cornerman come over, said to you, if you feel that bad, we'll take a point off Luke. But no.
Okay, let me stop you there. Wait a minute.
Right, so let's get this
Hold on,
rematch. When do you want it? When do you want it? When do you want it?
Let me bring this right down.
When do you want it? No, you wait. When do you want it?
Can I speak?
No, you can't speak. You tell me when you want it, then you can speak.
Whenever you want it. All right. Whenever you want it.
Whenever you want it. All right, sweet. So what do you want to do it on?
Can I speak?
Let's get this shit. When you do it, no.
Let him speak.
All right, go on.
So,
he just chats waffle. He's just
Dennis,
an idiot.
Go on, Dennis.
He does my nutting, honestly. He does my fucking nutting. He's an idiot. Right, come on, go.
Go on, Dennis. Let's hear what you got to say.
Right. So, the ref, his corner man come over and said, bro, we'll take a point away from him, start the fight. I said, yeah, no problem. Then Alan came over to me and said, Sim, you're the champion. Conduct yourself properly. I said, no problem, Al. So I stayed in the corner. Then Al came back to me and said, the ref is calling off the fight because the water bottles got thrown in. I didn't know any waters were thrown in the ring. So if you want to
wait, I'm not blaming you.
Fucking hell,
I'm not blaming you.
Bruv, because
you don't shut up. That's the problem about you. You waffle on about shit and no one cares. Right? That's all it is. Yeah, you shit yourself, and that's basically what happened. Your cornerman couldn't handle himself. Yeah, that fat prick Liam, he can fucking get it if he wants because he's a little coward punching people in the back of the head. Yeah, throwing in bottles. Go on, let's talk on the live feed. You want to get a thing? Let's talk about that supporter who launched the ball at me, missed me, and hit one of your kids' supporters in the head.
Hold on a minute. Go on, let me tell you.
What happened?
My man is on top of me in the ring. I don't know any waters have been thrown in.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming your corner and your supporter.
I'm telling you. But listen, I'm telling you what the ref said and what Alan said. They said the waters got thrown in, so the fight is off. I said, what waters? So I was none the fucking fighter.
I stopped this fight because I got a bottle of water chugged at me. I got in the back here. That's why I stopped this fight. I got myself disqualified because your team couldn't control themselves. Are you delusional? Think about what you're saying.
Luke Hills, how did you see the fight going up until that point?
Mate, honestly, first round, mate, I'm getting used to it. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie to you. I thought I walked back thinking I lost that first round. I was told, mate, I'll be honest, I'm a man. I thought, I don't know, this is a lot thingy. But then once I felt, right, let's walk him down and started cutting down the ring, mate, every time I was tagging him, all he wanted to do was tie up. He wanted to win. Mate, as the rounds were going on, he was gassed. He can't handle that pressure. He can't handle not having his own way.
Was he quicker than you thought he'd be?
No, honestly, I'll be honest with you. He was a lot better in the first round than I thought he'd be. I didn't expect him to be that good. I'm being honest here. I'm picking you up, Dennis. He was a lot better than I thought he'd be. I'll give you that.
I didn't realise.
I don't need to lie. I need to lie. I'll be honest here.
I didn't realise.
And I've told everyone that. I have said that to people. I've said, I'll give him that. I'll fucking come back and think, fuck me, he's a lot better than I thought he'd be. We both look, and I don't have to lie. I'm a man. I'll be honest.
Now listen up, boys. I'm not going to name any names, but I've spoken with some of the officials, and the view was that there was a lot of fouling going on from both sides, heads going in quite a lot.
That is a sad
both of you hit after the break, supposedly. This is not my view. This is from the officials' view. That both of you, there was a lot of fouling going on from both men. Hills was going to get a point taken off of him. Dennis came and squared up around the referee. Hills had then attacked around the referee.
No, you know what I said to him?
Bottles came in, and from that point it had to be called off.
I said to him, fix up. I said to him, fix up. I didn't say nothing bad, you know. I just said to him, fix up. Simple as that.
Yeah, they got fixed up.
I got fixed up. Come off the drugs, bro. Come off the drugs. Oi, come off the drugs. Come off the drugs, bro. Come off the drugs.
That is a good backwards fucking run. He was quick, I'll give you that.
Come off the drugs.
Quick, boy.
Alright, let me break this down for you. I phoned Luke earlier, you know.
Yeah, you did. We called the
I phoned it.
I respect you for that.
He's a different person on camera to what he is on the fucking
phone. You are. Why did you phone me? Come on, you're talking about this little offer. What was this offer made to you by a promoter?
Because I
what
didn't
was
talk
this
about.
offer?
Oh,
come on.
I didn't say no offer.
No, okay. No, because now I know why the phone call came.
Do you know why the phone call came?
Well, yeah, I do know now. Now I know.
Listen, I'll just put it out there. Me and Liam had a phone call last night from a person you rang. I ain't gonna say no name.
No, I didn't ring no one. No, this is a lie. I didn't ring no one, but no, carry on though.
You know what I'm saying?
This is all done on my behalf.
How did this phone call go down? How did this phone call go down?
Listen to
what happened? What happened?
So Liam got a message yesterday saying, Liam, I need to talk to you. Liam was like, come to me and said, Sim, so-and-so's messaged me. I said, what they said? I said, talk about what? I said, ask him. He went, talk about Luke Hills. I was like, what? I said, ring him. So we done our clients. We rang him. Luke is telling this guy who fights on Quest, that Simeon, don't trust Liam and don't trust them because Simeon was going to call you out after the fight to fight you, move up a weight.
I'm talking about the other offer. I'm talking about the fight offer. There is a fight offer. You know there is.
Come on, tell us. Spill the beans. What fight offer are you talking about?
There's an organisation called Field Rage. Have we heard of this?
No, Bob, look at my page.
Yeah, he's going clueless now. All right. He's going clueless.
Isn't that fighting in the bales?
You know this, Gunman. You've been around the scene.
You've
been around the scene. You know where the promoter is. You know these guys. We're going back old school now.
You're talking about bale fighting?
Well, you know the promotion. You know the promoter. Come on.
So
you know that offer.
Is that what you're offering him?
That's what's been placed. That's what's been placed and he knows it has.
A bare knuckle style fight in the haze, in the bales.
No one has said no bare knuckle.
Oh, he's
on my two kids. Wait.
Yeah, okay. No one trusts you, fucking.
So where have they messaged
kids with you?
Where have they messaged me? Where have they messaged me then? Where have they messaged me?
Mate, you know it's word between words. No, you know how this all works. Come on.
No one hasn't spoken.
All right, we'll just leave this in the air then. All right, come on.
So you
know the offer's there, right?
You up for bare knuckle in the hay stacks?
Come on.
A bare knuckle. Bro, come on, man.
Gypsy style. Come on, gypsy style.
Gypsy style. Bare knuckle on the bales. That's what he's up for. He's offering you.
That's what you want. I'll take that, mate. We're fighting men. I told you. You come over this side. You want to play these games. You want to act like this tough man. Come on, be the tough man.
What's your response to this, Dennis?
What's that? What's my response to what?
Would you take him on at bare knuckle in the bales?
Would I take him on bare knuckle? Nah, I'm not a bare knuckle fighter, but I'm a boxer, bro. What am I taking him on bare knuckle for?
Well, there you go. Set it in the ring, and then we'll change the rules out. Let's not have these silly 12-ounce gloves. We can make these rules out. I've got people here that I've got plenty of people. If Quest don't want to put this promotion on, I have hundreds of people that will put this fight on.
What ounce gloves?
We can do 8 ounces, 10 ounces. What do you think?
Yeah, 10 ounces.
We'll go 10.
There's a lot of calls from the fans for me to add in Levi.
Yeah, I didn't Levi. Levi's good people. I had a good chat with him.
Yeah, the only reason.
I mean, I'm happy to jump off for a sec if you just want to keep it. I don't want to feel like we're outnumbering no one.
No, the only reason I don't. But the only reason I haven't added him is because I'll add him towards the end. But I want to keep this about you two, and then we
add him. No, add him on. Add him in. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't like to outnumber people in the live. You know.
I'm happy to jump out for 5 if you want to.
No, you stay in. Okay, I'll add him in, but I've got a couple more questions first. Sorry, for Dennis. Dennis, do you have to beat this man to cement your legacy?
Don't be silly.
He does. He's a waste man.
Surely you have to come back for this fight.
Yeah, I do.
But listen,
you don't want it. He's a milk. Come on. So he wants it. He has to take it.
No,
let me. I don't have to do nothing. You say,
Dennis. Do you need to beat this man to cement your legacy?
No, don't be silly.
You don't need him.
No, I don't need him. He needs me.
I'm doing pretty well without you, mate. Trust me, I've got things in the pipeline. Don't you worry about me.
Mr. Dennis,
you need to hurry up and get me in because I've got fights lined up.
Mr. Dennis, do you want a rematch?
Yeah, we'll take the rematch. We'll have no problem. No problem.
Sounds convincing.
Yeah. Okay, let me add in Levy now. Oh, he's not.
He's got a good bit of Wi-Fi.
He just needs to accept. He just needs to add in, and then I'll add him in. He's not requested, but when he requests, I'll add him in. Levi, so just request, and I'll add you in, and we can chew the fat off of this. So, Mr. Dennis, another question for you as well. Sorry, I've been hammering you with a few questions. Listen, I was ringside at the fight. I felt you'd won the first round. I thought you won the cleanest. You'd landed the cleanest shots, and then Hills fouls you, and it gets pulled up, and he's about to get a point taken off of him. Yeah. In hindsight, was it a little naive to square up with him and almost antagonise him when you would have clearly been at a huge advantage early doors in the fight?
Bobby, it looked like, obviously, you're not in the ring, so it looks like it's antagonistic. It weren't antagonising. Never once, yeah, did I swear. All I said to him when I walked over to him is, fix up.
No, it's your fucking demeanour. You just have a shitty attitude. That's what it is. It's your fucking demeanour. It makes me want to punch you in the head. It really does, mate.
You had a chance.
Shitty attitude.
Oh, you had a chance, though. You had a chance.
And I did. And what did you do? You cried.
Hi there.
Hi, mate.
Where's
Hi there.
Simeon?
All good, brother. You good?
How you doing?
Hi there.
Listen, 1 second before we go. I did go around and see Simeon. Right? I said, listen, sorry about all that, but we're open for a rematch.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I've come around here to see you about. Correct?
Yeah, you said.
Right, there we go. Move on.
Yeah, so let me just introduce you to everyone, please, Levi. Just because there's a lot of fans that come watching that don't know you guys, and if it sort of goes off, people won't lose track. But you are Luke Hills' coach, is that correct? You're his coach. And how long have you been coaching him?
For about 4 months now, 5 months.
Yeah.
You know?
And you was obviously there in the corner. Can you let us know your account of events and what you're offering, Mr. Dennis?
Well, my account of events was, it was a bit messy. It's a boxing match. He hit him. He turned his back on Simeon, and then Simeon went over to him. He was hot-headed and went over to him. And then next thing, it just went on. But the one thing I don't agree with, we're cornermen, right? My job was to get him out the way from you, Simeon.
Yeah, cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Your cornerman jumped in. I didn't see the punch. I see him throw a bottle of water and punch Luke. That's not professional.
Right,
but do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a shame on the sport and then on you two lads.
No, that's fine. But like I said in the ring, when the ref said that the water bottles have got thrown, oh, look back on the video, Luke's on top of me, so I can't see fuck all.
No, it's not saying you. On your cornerman's behalf, they know the drill. They ain't been there once. They know the drill inside out. They should go, look, get him away from him, right? If he hits him, yeah, hit him back. But he didn't do that. He jumped straight through the ring, threw a bottle at him, and then punched him. And I sort of run onto him. I went, oi. He went, oh, control your man. That's what I've run over him for. But your men didn't try to control you, right? And my first words to you when I walked over to you, all calm, I said, take the point. He deserves the point. He's getting the show back on the road.
I just said that. I just said that. But when I said that to the ref, when I said that to Alan, after you came over, Alan said, Sim, control yourself, conduct yourself properly. You're the champion. I said, no problem. I'll chill. Then he came back and said the ref was calling it off because water bottles have been thrown in the ring. That's when I said, what water bottles? So I was none the wiser.
Yeah, gotcha.
We've got a question here. We've got
$1 million question here, right? Will Alan put the show back on? If not, I will put a show on for you two to get back in the ring. You can name your date, both of you, and get it back on. I will come over there, meet you in your own gym on my own, sit down and go, where do you want it? And just get it on. You can come, Wesley, if you want. We'll sign up and we'll get it done. It's not about a belt. Yeah. You can keep your belt. Yeah. It's about man against man. That's what Luke is. Listen, I couldn't lay a bed at night thinking, could I beat him and couldn't beat him? Because he's saying he can beat you, Simeon. Right? And I do think at the time when it went on, he would have bullied you around the ring. You was a better tackler boxer, but I reckon he would have got your number at the end of the day. That's what I think.
No, but you can have your opinion. That's cool.
Prove us wrong.
That's best.
Prove us wrong. Just get it on.
Listen. I'm not shying away from nothing. I'm not shying away from nothing. Like I said, obviously, chat to Alan. See what Alan says. Whether Alan will do it. Obviously, you can have the chat with him. Me and Luke will stay well out of it. Obviously, chat with Alan. See what Alan says.
Absolutely.
Platform here, lads, both of you.
No,
right? You've got the boxer against the fighter, right? It's been a bit of beef. Who comes out on top here? Who wants it more?
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of comments here.
I'm down. I'm down. No problem.
We've got the ref for the night is in here watching. We've also got one of the judges that was also on the judging panel, and he's saying, as a judge that night, I think big credit goes to Conan for the way he was pulling Luke away, pinning him back into the corner. That's from Jimmy Horney. We've got Seamus Dunn, who's on the live as well, who was a referee that night. So some of the officials are tuning in. We've got a couple of comments, people saying rematch. Everyone wants the rematch. There was a lot of people disappointed that the fight was stopped, that it wasn't allowed to continue. I think we've also had someone say here, Simeon, saying, "What do you think of your corner's behaviour?" How do you think? What do you think of your corner's behaviour?
Obviously, it's not the greatest, but if they see someone on top of me, then they're not. You know what I mean? They have to do what they have to do, bro. That's a be or end.
That's a coward, mate. That's a coward, mate. You should be a man and hold yourself.
Listen, Simeon, I read it on now, right? You got to stick up for your corner because they stick up for you. Yeah. But listen, I'm his cornerman, right? Yeah. And I've got to jump in someone's corner tomorrow. The next end up, one professional, full stop. Right, and it's a shame on them. And I hope they're watching, right? It's a shame on them. They should grab hold of you and move you out of the way. He ran and threw the bottle and punched. And then he backed up. If you're in, you're in. Right? But he knew when to go in, when not to go in. Do you know what I mean? But listen, hopefully they're there and they won't do it again. Right? Because we will be there this time and we'll be aware for that. Do you know what I mean? Once bitten, twice shy. But let's get it on. Let's bring Alan.
Yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost...
Hey, Leroy, you got mad energy tonight. I love it.
He's mad anyway. He's mad as a fucking ass. Don't you worry about it.
Hey, I love the energy, bro. You're in the gym still.
Listen, it's a sport at the end of the day. We want you to go home to your family and go to his family. That bit of bad beef when the cornermen jumped in, that one, for me, no. Of course. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but know what? But everyone's fair to their own opinion and how they would react to certain things. This is why.
I never put hands on you, Simeon. No. I walked round and shook you around like a man.
No, of course. I haven't said nothing bad at all. I said you came up to me in the ring, said take the point off. You came up to me.
Professional.
We've got the judge Jimmy Horney saying a massive credit to my working partner Seamus Dunn, who was in a position to call it off, as it would have got worse if it went on. A riot would have happened. That's basically what the judge Jimmy's saying. There's a few comments saying that Simeon's corner started it, the whole thing. A lot of big respect for the referee. Yeah. Listen, I think first and foremost from this live, I wanted to make sure that, that Quest is a great show. These things do happen. And I don't want it to seem like it's, any bad disrespect on Quest or the show. It was a great night. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I always do at those shows.
It's just it's boxing.
It's boxing, and as I said, when you got two guys that are willing to die in the ring to win.
Whoa.
Well, these guys don't want to lose. You don't want to lose.
Yeah, I got kids. Don't talk dying around me.
But you know what I'm trying to get at, don't you, Levi? Yeah. These two have both got championship mindset.
Listen.
At the end of the day, we've got to have a bit of respect.
Who's going to tell his fans, look, boys, me and him stepping in the ring, he's going to tell his fans, me and him stepping. Let's get it done properly. One dog, one bone. Right? Alan will understand that. Let's get it on. If Alan's watching this,
it's all fun and games. As well, look,
it builds his show.
The ref had to do the straight thing because, he had to cause. That would have caused right. Look, I had my 6-month pregnant girlfriend in that crowd, and one of my pals, right. This is no word of a lie. Because we all know what Simeon's fans are like. We know they're rowdy. My good pal Tom, I hope you won't mention him, Thingy. I got him specifically. Now he's trained in security. He's trained to see signs like this happen, and I had to fucking get him all night to make sure to keep an eye on my missus, just in case if anything kicked off, he could protect her and give her out of thingy. Yeah,
bro.
And I had to ask him to do that because we know what your fans are like. It's not everyone says what these, and I had to do that. That is no word of a lie. That is on my mum.
None of these fans, they should have threw the bottle.
No, Luke, I
had to do that.
Hold on, 1 second.
Wait a
minute. Let me tell you this, bro. I have got 4 sisters, bruv. Yeah. I've got mum.
There you go.
If I ever see anybody lay hands on a woman, I'm punching them up myself.
Good respect.
So, none of my people would ever lay hands on a woman, bruv. I can put that on everything. So you saying that, you're trying to...
These are the precautions I had to put into place. This is how you have to know.
But you're trying to insinuate that's how
I'm not insinuating. This is from what I've been told, from what a lot of people tell me. So I had to put that procedure in place to make sure my missus was protected.
Listen, there's a lot of your fans there, Simeon. I've got to say this. One for a bottle, we don't know what that is, but everybody conducted themselves. It's part of the hype. No one tried to get over the banister. No, I'm not
saying anyone did, but these are the precautions I had to put.
No one, listen, Luke. Forget the likes, the live. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You know me. For you to even think I roll with people that fucking will hit women or come on, bro.
No one's insinuating. No one said that. All I'm saying is, if it kicks off in the crowd and someone bumps into my fucking missus, then what?
No,
do you know what I mean?
That ain't gonna happen.
Listen, we're going off course here, boys.
Yeah, we're going off course here anyway. We're going off course. Right, let's get back to it then. Yes, it's from me, 100%. Yes, I'll have it anywhere. I don't care. Any show, any promotion, if it's in a field, wherever. Yes, that's my word. Anyone in place, that's a yes from me. 100% yes.
Well, we'll talk to Alan.
We want to see it back on Quest. We want to see it.
It has to be.
There's going to be no trouble from our side. There's going to be no trouble from your side.
No, hold on. It has to.
Get it on.
Hold on a minute. It has to be Quest. It has to be Quest.
Has to be on Quest.
Because then that's going to be your. If Alan don't put it on,
if Alan might question,
if Alan don't put it on,
question it, right? The thing of the trouble, but Luke is going to say there's going to be no trouble from our side at all.
There will be no trouble whatsoever from our side.
Hey, you've got my word. I'm not going to get involved. Once you speak with Alan then comes to me and says, all I'm going to say is yes to the fight. Like I say yes to every fight.
And then here's the little solo thing. How about it as well, right? Just to keep this clean, to make sure it's safe. How about I'll stick a bag of sand in, you stick a bag of sand in. If anyone gets disqualified, the other person keeps the money for wasting the other person's time. How's that sound?
Yeah, sweet.
So we'll keep this, make sure this is kept clean. If I get disqualified, you keep my...
Hey, Luke,
does that sound good?
All the veins are popping out your head. Relax, bro. We're having a normal chat.
No, because you fucking stress me out. You do. It's like talking to a fucking child this time.
Relax.
Honestly.
Everyone else is
you wouldn't be a good salesman, I'll tell you that. Fuck,
everyone else is alright, bro.
Relax,
bro. Relax, bro.
He stresses me out, he does.
Hey, relax, bro. All your veins popping. Relax, bro. Chill out, man. It's not that deep. Chill out. We're just having a normal, civilized chat, bro. Chill out.
I missed a cup of tea this time, Luke.
It was, but you wind me up.
Luke, I missed a cup of tea this time.
No, I had a cup of coffee. That's why I'm a bit lively now.
You must be out of PG tips.
I was out of PG tips.
Oh, chill out, bro. Chill out. Hey, Levi, they're saying give us a smile, mate, on there. They're saying...
No, I read the comments. Sorry about that.
Right. So, what's the conclusion then?
So, I mean, listen, the conclusion is, you know, we need to see this fight on Quest and we need to see it next. You know,
but can this fight
happen on Quest? And can it happen next?
We got a lot of ground to make up, bro, to get on Quest. But it can happen. It's not.
What if it don't then? What if it don't? That's what I get out of clause. I don't care about it. I love Quest. We'll do it on Quest. I agree with you. I agree with anything you say. If it don't go on Quest
first, and then we'll get back on here.
Absolutely. Speak with the main man. Speak with the main man.
Listen,
as fight fans, we need to see it.
Yeah, let the dust settle. Because listen, if you think about it, apart from the little melee, there was nothing really. It wasn't really that major.
Obviously. No, you're right.
But if it kicked off even more, then yeah, we could say fucking possibility never. But obviously,
hey, there we go.
Yeah,
It can be discussed.
you said to be
Quest
discussed.
boxing.
Boxing.
Can we see this fight again, Quest boxing? We know
It's it.
it's
Look
tough,
at
but the fans want to see this fight.
I'm getting excited now.
The
Come on.
fans want to see this fight, and we want to see
He
it
can build
next.
Hill Dennis too. He'll be bigger than Fox Groves. We'll have to rent out
Listen,
Wembley.
the
We'll have
the
90,000
build up
there.
was fantastic.
Nickname Luke Thunderlips the way it went off. About Rocky Balboa in it. Against Rocky 3. Is it Rocky 3?
Listen, can I bring Alan on the live?
Yeah,
Levi, can I lose you and bring Alan on?
Yeah, listen, I'm going now. I'm having a shower. But listen, Luke, bring me in the morning.
Yeah,
Wesley, kitchen night.
Yeah, Mr. Hills, do you despise this man?
No, he just annoys me. He just fucking generally just winds me up as a person. I don't despise him. Anything after this, he's a cool guy. But when he's doing all this, it just annoys me because it doesn't need to be like this.
Yeah.
It can just be easily sorted out. We don't need... Oh, by the way, he's making back an appearance. The missus has made us a lovely cup of tea. No, that's the way I feel parched now.
Someone call Alan quickly towards fire. Love
Quick.
That. So listen, is he under your skin?
Yeah, because he winds me up. He does. He fucking chats shit. He just makes I don't know. He just does. He's at the moment. He really does. He fucking grinds on me, mate. I ain't gonna lie, Jay. He's annoying me because I just want to end this now. Because you know what I mean? It's the same as for him. He probably wants to end this. We both do. My phone ain't stopped popping off for the last 2 days, and it's fucking annoying.
Rent free, bro.
Fucking hell, I can barely afford the fucking rent I'm paying here.
Rent free, boy.
Mr. Dennis is absolutely super cool. It's just he's not under your skin at all by the sound.
I'm super
Dennis,
cool.
you're enjoying this.
I'm Mr. Super Cool. It's like he says about this weigh-in. What did I do on the weigh-in? I strolled in on my own. I don't need a team of 4 or 5 people around me. You know what I mean? I don't need that confidence of people there. I don't need the 1,000,001 stories. Well, I mean, he's just a fucking idiot, this geezer. I can't wait to punch your fucking head in. Yeah, and he's doing his fucking damn purpose. He's gonna fucking wind me up. He's a fucking child. Grow up. Go fucking chuck some bottles at kids.
Oi, get the violin out. Oi, get the violin out for him.
Mate, crying like a little every time he gets tapped. Ref. Oh, look at my face. My face is all clean. What's he? He's got a little blood popping down his nose after the fight.
Get the violin out for him, bro. Fucking hell, mate.
Timian, how did you? Can you describe to us that first round? How from your point of view, how did you see that first round? The bit of action that we did get. Can you explain how it went down in your mind?
Oh, sorry, me or Dennis?
Mr. Dennis.
Go on. Here we go.
How did that first round go down in your mind?
In his pillow, fucking hell.
Let me set the mood. Let me set the mood. So he walked out there. Yeah? He's trying that long, slow jab of his. Boom. Slow punches, countering, hitting with the left hand. His eyes started pinging all over the gaff. That was it, really. I know how to wind him up. Listen, the worst thing is when you show me I can wind you up because all I do is.
I know you will because that's it. You can wind me up. But it just makes it worse for you because I'm a man. You're not. You're just a little bitch. You hide behind people. That's what it is. I'm a true man. I could literally meet you anywhere. You wouldn't. You hide behind people. You hide behind some little fat prick named Liam. Yeah. He can get it after you. He's another coward.
Hey. Hey, listen,
he's a coward. No, I will not. Don't tell him what to do.
Kids,
Because
there
if you
could be
want
kids.
it,
There
you
could
won't.
be kids on there, and you're just swearing.
I don't care. It shouldn't be on this thing. You should be chucking bottles and throwing kids to your supporters at kids' heads. Have some class, mate. Explain that.
The veins are
Explain
coming
that.
back.
Explain
Relax.
that.
The
Scumbag.
veins are coming back.
Scumbags. Your
Relax,
team
man.
scumbags. Your fucking supporters
Oh,
scumbags.
relax, bro. Hey, sip your cup of
Don't
tea.
tell me what to
Enjoy
do. Don't
life.
tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do, Simeon.
Relax,
Yeah?
bro.
You're
Relax.
just a fucking melt, mate.
I know I'm a
You
melt.
are
What
on a
else?
melt, mate.
What else? What else? Go on, enlighten me. What else am I? Go on, enlighten me.
Enlighten you. I don't need to enlighten you. I'll fucking lighten you up when I fucking get you in that ring and fucking hit you again. You can start whinging, mate. Oh, you've got to call this fight off. Liam, save me. Save me, Liam. Save me, Liam.
So what made you offer? Listen to Mr. Hills. What made you offer to fight him in the? What made you offer
Shake
to
this
fight
up,
him in the
man.
sales?
On that
Here
best
we
behaviour now.
are. I've got the main man on.
Best behaviour.
Yes, brilliant, Mr. Alan Foley. Thank you so much for joining me.
Not a problem.
You are the man.
Can I get my popcorn so I can continue watching?
Well, listen, as I said from the start, the show was brilliant, and sometimes when there's a grudge match and you've got two guys with a competitive spirit, things can boil over. What's your take on what happened, and can we see a rematch, Alan? We want to see a rematch, and we want to see it on Quest.
Of course. I mean, my perspective, I'll be totally honest. I mean, the build up to that fight had all the ingredients. You know, you're talking about, for the fans that didn't know, you know, Simeon Dennis coming into that fight off of some unbelievable performances. He was the man to beat. Luke Hills, you know, back in the day when I was involved in promoting Queensbury Boxing League, Luke was in a similar position. He was the top of the division. Yeah. He was the man that everybody wanted to beat. And I thought, when I made that fight, I thought, do you know what? This is the thing that I think with the kind of, call it what you want, unlicensed, semi-pro boxing scene. There's so many different names for it, but you rarely get two people that have built a reputation that people then put those two, and you get these types of fight, because normally as I say, it's just very rare. I mean, in Quest, there's been some fantastic sort of rivalries over the years, but for me, so much effort went into building that fight. And, you know, Luke was complimentary, and Simeon knows, you know, that in the build-up with the promos and the and all the different interviews and everything, people who'd never heard of Simeon and Luke before were messaging and talking to me and saying, this fight looks an absolute cracker. I mean, I'm looking forward to just this fight. So I did everything that I could to get it over the line in terms of on the night. And like you say, there were some fantastic fights around this fight. Everybody was looking forward to it. And I've been watching, obviously, the Instagram Live. And, you know, there's no doubt this would be a phenomenal rematch. It would be probably the biggest rematch and the most hotly anticipated rematch.
100.
My only sort of concern is, you know, Quest has always had that reputation as being sort of like, you know, listen, it's boxing at the end of the day. When you've got two guys going in there, you've got adrenaline, you've got machismo, you've got people lose their heads occasionally, and things boil over, and, you know, you get some unsavory scenes like you got on Saturday night. But credit to Simeon's fans, credit to Luke fans, that although it was inside that ring, not the greatest finish to a fight, they all kept their cool. They all managed to sort of let the show go on, because I've seen so many shows where they literally just call the event, and then the actual venue just says, listen, that's the event over now. Everybody, all the other fights, and then, you know, everybody loses out. So credit to the fans for obviously you know, holding their cool and letting the show go on.
Alan, what were you saying to the boys when you was in the ring? What were you saying to these guys?
Well, I was just saying, like Simeon sort of mentioned it. I was saying, you know, you're the champion. You know, you need to conduct yourself. And he was going, no, I'm cool. I understand that. But in the heat of the moment, when the red mist descends, you know, it's really, really easy with hindsight to look at things and say with a cool head, oh, you know, I maybe didn't, you know, conduct myself how I should. But sometimes it's hard to break somebody out of that sort of red mist and that trance of like, all I want to do is get a hold of somebody. And, you know, it is a difficult situation, but we managed to get it calmed down, you know, and rightly so. You know, Seamus Dunn made the call, and he said, Alan, if this goes on, you know, I can't let it go on. And I sort of, as disappointed as I was, I understood. And, you know, moving forward, yes, I mean, this fight could be made again, but like I say, there'd have to be something. I'd have to sit down with both fighters and talk to them in the same room and just have an agreement and just say, listen, I always say to the fighters, and I used to say it all the time in the weigh-in speeches, how you conduct yourself in that ring can also spill out into the crowd. And, you know, nobody wants to see, you know, for example, Simeon's children were there, Luke's girlfriend were there. Nobody wants to see their partner, their dad, their friend, their mate, their training partner being disrespected. And it's easy for rivalries to sort of spark, and all of a sudden you've got a sort of a carnage outside. And that's definitely, you know, not what I do shows for. I just want the best shows with the best fights, with an atmosphere where people come away from it and go, do you know what? That was a fight I'll always remember. That was like a career-defining fight in our genre of boxing, which is obviously, you know, with Quest. And I think these guys now, you know, people are talking about Simeon Dennis and Luke Hills. People are talking about the outcome of the fight. People are now talking, saying, oh, the rematch would be so much bigger. But equally, what I wouldn't want to do is put people in a situation where people wouldn't want to come to a show and be scared that when that fight comes on, they're not anticipating the fight. They're anticipating, is there going to be a problem? Is there going to be trouble? And that's my one concern.
But I must say, I was there all night. There was no trouble in the crowd the whole night. The whole night was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to be first to say that. It was a fantastic show. I really enjoyed the evening. Was there pressure on you, though, Alan, to make the fight continue? Because the fans were actually chanting at one stage, let them fight, let them fight. Was there pressure to almost overrule the no contest ruling, which I don't think you can, but was there pressure to get this fight going again?
No, not really. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I always sort of say, you know, I'm not a judge and I'm not a referee. And I think if you start overriding the officials, then they lose respect for you, and it makes a mockery of the fact that that's actually their job. Yeah. So same with security. You know, at the shows, I've always sort of said, if the security says somebody's got to go, I've even had friends ejected from shows where they're going, but I know the promoter, don't chuck me out, and I'm going, I can't do anything. It's like, that's their call. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's happened now. It was nothing how I expected it to be. I know, listen, Simeon and Luke will both sort of, I've known them for years and years and years. And both of them, you know, in the build up to that, they were as excited as me to get this fight on. Mm-hmm. They were, and maybe there was too much hype around it. Maybe there was just too much where, you know, there was too much on the line. And, you know, with regards to, you know, the fans, respect to both Simeon's fans, respect to Luke's fans, that they managed to sort of not let it spill out and not turn it into something that could have been a lot more sort of unsavory. But, you know, at the end of the day, these guys, or if it was me, I'd be looking at saying, and even Simeon mentioned it into the build-up, in this space, this is the biggest fight out there before the fight happened. Simeon said, in
cruiserweight history in our generation, it's up there, isn't it? Let's be honest. But massive respect to Seamus Dunn as well, because there was pressure on that guy, serious pressure on Seamus Dunn, you know, because everyone in that room wanted that fight to continue.
Of course.
And he made that call. So, you know, massive respect to him. Massive respect to him. What do you feel? Just a quick question, Alan. Just a quick question to Simeon. You know, a lot of people are blaming your corner for the bottles coming in, for it spilling over, and also you for squaring up to Luke when he was going to get a point taken off of him. Is there a little bit of regret from your side on the behaviour of your corner and yourself in terms of going over to him and starting the melee?
I can't control. Like I said, I didn't see what happened. I can't control what they do. Obviously, they're there to help me and protect me, so they did what they wanted to do. And I was probably in that position that someone was on top of Lee. I probably would have jumped up and probably done the same thing. That's just me being honest. But the only thing I'm pissed off about that I didn't get to fucking stop this pussy hole down at the bottom there. So that's the only thing that I'm fucking pissed off about. But
he told you he's an idiot.
But I rent free. Remember that. But listen, October. Yeah, obviously I'm away. Summer, obviously the kids, I've got their off school, so I ain't fighting September. But October, listen, we can all sit down and agree on the date in October. No problem, man. We'll fight October. No issues here, bro. No issues. Bro.
Right. Well, I'm off in Germany in 3 weeks fighting, so you enjoy your break and I'll stay active, my friends. We get the aboard fights. We got Germany, baby.
Now, Mr. Hills, Mr. Hills, you offered.
He's a dick. Can't I just go around and punch his fucking head in there? Can't we just fuck this off and just let me just have him there? He's not a man. He's not a fighting man.
Mr. Hills, you've offered Dennis a fight in the Bales bare knuckle. I know you won't like to hear this, Alan, but he's offered him a fight bare knuckle in the Bales. Let's take the gloves off. Let's have it out. Why have you done that, Mr. Hills?
Because he's not a fighting man. I'm a true man. He's just some manufactured boxer who thinks he's tough. If he thinks he's a man, we'll settle our problem. We don't need a boxing man thingy. Real fighting men settle their problems. Have a beer after.
We're here to make a fight, and this guy's talking about another fucking. What is going on here?
What's going on? Because I'm a real fighting man. Okay. What are you? You hide. You and your boys hide behind people and punch people in the back and throw bottles. Right. You couldn't do that round my way.
I'm glad.
As a promoter at the moment, you're not enticing me into this rematch.
Hey, this is why Levi needs to be. Levi will fucking talk sense.
Levi will tell me to punch your head in.
Let Levi do the talking with Alan.
So I'll step out of here. But October, fuck me.
Yeah. I mean, I would say at the end of the day, it's a doable rematch. It's a massive fight.
Sorry. Let me put it out there. I'm ready to go in October. You sit down with your people, talk with Alan, get the fight on. You said you'll drop a bag of sand. I'll drop a bag of sand. No issue. If anything is disqualified or whatever, if it kicks off...
That's the safest way, isn't it? If anyone's crowd kicks off,
listen, safest way, all this back and forth about bare knuckle boxing and all that, listen, October's the date. No problem.
Do I get the money?
Yeah, you get the money.
You can have half of it, yeah. No, I will compensate Quest as well.
All right, Luke, you see your mate, the what's his name? The bear, what's his name? The bear boxing.
Good.
Yeah. He had no chat when he took the picture. He was like a fan when me and Thingy took a picture. Me and Gunman took a picture. He's standing there, he took the picture for us. He had no chat then. He didn't want to look at me. Now
why do you make this about other people? It's about me and you dick. You can say all and act like a little child all you want.
Hey,
that's why you've got to hide behind people. I can walk in front of you and you're through and you don't do nothing.
You're talking about
six of you and you all melt on my own. Because you are winding me up now, so let's close this up. Because if you want to fucking take this along figure, all right? Because it's gonna.
Why October is my question. Why are we talking about this in October, Alan? Why are they talking October? Is there any reason?
So June 20th, we've got a show June 1st. Obviously too soon. June 29th. One of Simeon's stablemates is making her professional debut, so everyone's going to be sort of turning out for that. September 14th. Simeon already said to me before the fight with Luke that he wasn't around for September, but October would have been his next date. So I think the thing is, like I always say to people, it's not professional boxing. These guys aren't making life-changing money. They're not making sort of career money. So it works around life and schedule and things like that. So it's got to be right for both. Obviously Simeon is the champion, so in terms of finding a date, I mean the actual October date is a big show, so if it works, I mean obviously I know Luke's going to stay active. He's got a sort of a rematch that he's got already booked up. I think in Malta, if that's still going on.
I'm out in Germany in 3 weeks.
So, all right.
Germany, professional.
Who's
German.
fighting?
Me, Dave. I'm just been fighting.
I said, who are you? Who are you fighting? Bro, relax, man.
Relax, don't tell me what to do, you silly prick. He's winding me up. Can someone just stop it now? Because, do you know what I mean? We can call this on thingy.
Bro,
Because you're acting like an idiot now. You're provoking me and you're getting a reaction. This is the reaction you want.
Bro, I just asked.
No, you're not
You're fighting.
You're acting like an idiot, mate. So is this the reaction you want from me?
How do you want me to ask you then? How do you want me to ask you?
Stop acting with your stupid little attitude and stop going making noise like a little child. You want this reaction, don't you? If you want a reaction, you'll get a reaction.
Look,
don't give me look. No, shut up.
You want this reaction or not? I just asked who you're fighting, bro. That's it.
That's it. It's going to get sorted out. Don't you worry about me.
All right, that's all right.
Good.
Cool. Sorry.
Good. You should be. Sorry. He's just an idiot.
Well, I've got to say, Mr. Foley, it's selling tickets already.
Luke, I love you. Luke, I love you really, bro.
No,
I love you really.
Bet you fucking do.
I love you, Luke.
No, because you're getting the reaction you want. You're provoking me, and you're getting this reaction. If this is the reaction you wanted, then you've done it. You've got it. Good.
Hey, can we?
Don't say that. Good.
Can we have a spot to call it? Have a spot to call it. Come on.
What the fuck that mean?
Spot.
Oh, have a spot to call it.
Call it.
No, go fuck yourself, you silly prick. Right. We move on because this is not getting the right publicity I want. All right.
Yeah, brilliant. So listen, can this fight happen next? Like obviously, Hills, you've got a fight in Germany. Mr. Dennis, can this be your next fight? Can we have this rematch on Quest? Next fight.
I'll put it out now. Like I said, October. Yeah, no problem. Sit down, Levi. Levi can come down with Alan. We can sit in the gym. You can come as well, Luke. No problem. We'll sit down. We'll have a chat. We'll make sure everything's all safe because, like I said, I don't want Alan losing anything that he's worked hard for over us. So I'll be real. So we can have a chat, come down to the gym, or we can meet at a neutral place. Whatever you want to do, sit there like men, get this out, get everything up in writing in a contract to say if anyone pulls out, they get this money, whatever, and then we get cracking. No problem. There's no issues on my side.
There we go. It's done and dusted then.
Well, Alan, that's easy, wasn't it?
Well, I think the question is, at the end of the day, it's how badly do they want to fight and go into it knowing that, win, lose or draw, as long as we see a good, clean contest and none of the sort of the nonsense that happened on Saturday night. Like I said to somebody, I chatted to somebody after, I said, do you know what, if that fight had gone ahead, win, lose or draw, regardless of how it had gone, everybody would have gone, what a great fight. Let's see it. I'd love to see that fight again. So, there's been loads of fights on Quest where we've seen trilogy fights, where we've seen, the first fight was amazing. They've done a rematch and it's been even better. So I think the question is, if both of them can go hand on heart, like, listen, whatever we feel about each other, let's just make sure that we give the fans what they want, and we keep a cool head. We showcase what this is all about, and at the end of the day, we walk away from it. Whoever's won, they can say, "Do you know what? I'll shake your hand. You were the better man."
I'll shake his hand. I'll shake his hand to that right now through the phone. Shake my hand, bro. It's no problem, bro. I ain't got no issues with this geezer. I ain't got no issues with this.
Hands after the fight. Let this fight, mate. Then it'll shake your hand.
Yeah,
Luke.
I don't believe a word you say.
Luke, smile.
I do not believe a word you say. And I will smile when this fight's done and dusted and signed. Then I'll be happy. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't believe a word you say. I can't see you did. It's going to be October. Then it's going to be something else. Then it's going to be something else's.
Yeah.
Till this fight's done and dusted and promoted, then I'll shake your hand.
Yeah.
Should we go for Bad Blood as the show title?
No, you know what we should go for?
Here we go.
I love that.
Number one for a reason, and then put his face right at the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah. I think we should call it fucking the bottle job.
I love the way you're thinking, Alan. That's brilliant.
Fucking thingy. We'll get a fucking special belt made up.
Bad Blood.
Oh yeah, hey Luke, that's a good shout. We get a special belt made up. Hey, that's a good shout, bro.
Made out of fucking water bottles.
That's the best thing you said all night, bro. That's the best thing you said all night.
Oh, that's absolutely gold.
This
That's
is so
absolutely gold.
much. This is seriously. I've got to be up early for work tomorrow. I've got to try and de-stress now. I might have to have a bubble bath and a fucking face mask.
Bro, listen.
Right, I'm listening.
I said, there's nothing. I don't dislike you, mate. I know I can wind you up. That's why I'm doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and you succeeded. You've done it.
You get under your skin.
Simeon, try to fist bump finish.
Come, bro.
I told you, you'll get it once this fight's done. You won't get a fist bump.
I know you like this one. Oi, I know you like this one, though. I know you like this one. Bosh.
I love it. Class, my friend. Right.
Listen, boys, it's been a massive pleasure. Thank you so much for everyone's time. I'm conscious we've been on quite a while, but I've got to say, there's been so much interest in this. I mean, I've looked, I think there's been over 1,000 people tune in on this live tonight, well over 1,000 people tune in on the live and over the course of it. So it's been brilliant. And listen, thank you very much for everyone's time. Alan, thank you very much for your hospitality at the show as well. For putting on such great shows. I've been coming to Quest Boxing League or Queensbury Boxing League for years. And it's always a brilliant show. And as I said, sometimes, you know, when you've got a grudge match and you've got two competitors, you know, things will boil over. But we can't wait to see the rematch, Alan. You've got to get this. You've got to get this made. You've got to get that made.
Pressure's on now, Alan.
I'll sit down with Levi, and I'll sit down with Sim and everybody, and we'll talk over the next few days.
Yeah, fantastic.
Hold on.
Listen, have a good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Alan, for jumping on. I really appreciate you, and thank you, boys, for putting on the entertainment. Without you, gladiators, there is no game.
Luke,
love you, bro.
Just don't get injured for October, bro.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry about me.
It's all right. He's having a bubble bath. That'll sort everything.
About that, bro. Nice bath, cup of tea, and fucking de-stress now. Fucking hell.
Go and have another. Right. Go and put the kettle on.
Let's put the kettle on. Where's the missus? Go on, bud. Put the kettle on for me, please.
All right. Bless up.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
See you later.
Take it easy. I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers. Bye.